So really just like how the CR-V hybrid drives, just going down the road, it's very, very simple to operate. And I like that a lot of the time, the battery's doing all of the work, as opposed to always having the engine on and then just getting EV out of the corner. I'm in this battery mode now, and driving through the parking lot, before I got out on the road, the engine did not come on once. And it only came on when I had to give it a little bit of juice to get out of the parking lot I was in. But really, really comfortable drive so far. Just, I love the steering feel of the CR-V hybrid. And throttle response is good. Brake pedal feels really good. Now, one issue, and I'll learn this before I do another CR-V in a different trim level, don't know how or if you even can just get regular cruise, if there's like a way to do that and not just have the adaptive cruise on. Now, very torquey feel, which I like. Going uphill there, I had a lot of that low end power coming from the electric motor, which is very helpful. And it really does give you kind of a supercharged feel for a second. I should say a slight supercharged feel. It doesn't feel like an actual supercharger, but you just have that extra power when you need it, and you're not just getting the gas motor, you're getting the electric motor as well, and it just helps having that. And that's really why I like hybrids and EVs so much. Hybrids in particular is because you get that low end off the line acceleration from the electric motors, and then the gas engines just kind of help you get through that until they're doing most of the work. And it really just helps this 2-liter setup feel that much faster. Now, I just realized that I've had the vehicle in snow mode, so that's really the most died down drive mode you can get, and really just like how fast it felt. And now that I have it in sport mode, like I said, having the electric help, I guess, really does make a vehicle that much quicker, because this feels so much faster than the Civic Sport I just drove that just has a 2-liter 4-cylinder, no help from an EV powertrain, and this just feels so much quicker. And even the CVT revs felt a little smoother to me. But a very, very impressive drivetrain here. And once again, every time I come out of a corner, I can feel the electric motor doing its thing. But really, just a really good driving car. And I've driven older CR-Vs, they just don't drive as well as this one does. Just the suspension feels good, the steering feels good, the acceleration feels fantastic. And I'm getting much better gas mileage as well. I'm gonna put it into the normal mode now, and I'm gonna give it some throttle getting on the interstate here. So it's just gonna be normal acceleration when my foot's down. And again, so much quicker. It feels so much quicker, let me say that, because I'm not 100%, but it just feels so much quicker than the Civic with a 2-liter in it. And I have to test out a CR-V with just a regular engine in it to see how it compares, but just really, really impressive acceleration. And I have it in the battery mode. I've been wondering why I can't put it in a cruise, but in drive, you can't have the regen on max, I guess, to use the cruise control. So you got to make sure that you're in the just the regular drive mode there. And there was a quick show of the lane centering and the adaptive cruise working. But really just really strong brake pedal feel, even with the regen on, really strong brake pedal feel, and just a really good feel all the way around driving this CR-V hybrid. And we can put the brake hold on now, and then I let my foot off. So final thoughts on the CR-V, really impressive powertrain. I'd have to test it against the RAV4 hybrid, which is going to be the main competitor, but also just the Equinox as well as the Escape. Now the Escape hybrid, I haven't driven one of those either, but just a really good option if you're in that segment, you're trying to get 40 miles per gallon from an SUV. And honestly, for the price, you get a lot for the money, like I said earlier, especially after driving this. You're going to be saving so much in fuel as opposed to driving, let's just say, a naturally aspirated CR-V or a Chevy Equinox or something else, and you still feel like you are just as capable with acceleration, driving feel, everything. So definitely checks all the boxes in my opinion. And this will bring me to the end of my review of the new 2023 Honda CR-V Hybrid Sport.